All right, well, happy Wednesday, everybody. We'll get started here in just another minute or so. My name is Dylan Hastings. We'll get kicked off here in about another 2 or 3 minutes. We'll allow people the chance to get on because we know people are doing things on a Wednesday evening, so sometimes it just takes them a minute or so to get their computer fired up. So I want to welcome everybody that is currently tuned in. We have some people jumping on as we speak, so that's great. The numbers are climbing. And guys, we're excited to talk about Cybernetico Live, the webinar challenge. I think it's very important for people to really challenge themselves as they move forward in business. And one of the great things about our company, Ingresso Cybernetico, is that they have the products, they have the training, they've got the tools and everything necessary to out there and build your brand and build your business, whether it be IC as your primary business, or maybe you use the IC tools to build any business. I mean, whatever it may be, we want to challenge you to take it up a notch. We want to challenge you to really push forward and really bring your business to another level with the products that we have. And here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about the challenge which we actually had about a month or two ago. And the results that were created from that challenge were really, quite honestly, astounding. They were incredible. It was really exciting to see all of the different feedback, the different testimonials, people saying that it actually was working for them. It really was amazing. So we wanted to do this again, and we're going to continue to do this challenge each and every month. I think if we can, we're going to continue to roll with it each and every month as we get new people into the company and as we get new people that really want to step forward and challenge themselves. So with that, we will get started here in another minute. I want to welcome everybody that's jumping on the call. And whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, around the world, wherever you're tuning in, I just want to welcome you and thank you for taking time out of your schedule, because we are very excited to have you here. We're very excited to show you the information that we've got laid out for you and really challenge you to take it up a notch. So again, we'll get started here in just another minute. And for those that are just tuning in, my name is Dylan Hastings, here with the Ingresso Cybernetico training team. We'll get started here, guys, in just another minute or so. I want to give everybody just a chance to kind of get settled in before we do this. Now, I would recommend you take out a pen and a piece of paper, because it is important that you want to write this stuff down. We will record this so that it can be played over, but I do want to make sure that you have the information as we go through it. So again, welcome to the training call. Very excited, obviously, to get back in here and to really speak with you guys and to train. And tonight's not really so much training, but it's more of a challenge, if you will. And we're very excited to lay that out for you. So, all right, let's go ahead and kick us off here officially. Just give me 1 second. I want to make sure, guys, that you can all see and hear me okay. So if you would, please let me know that you can see and hear. That would be great. I would really, truly appreciate that. And we'll get started. So just let me know, yes, that you can hear me, and yes, that you can see the little icon there on your screen. And that just lets me know that we're good to go, that we can move forward. I believe I've just checked that we're live over there on the live page there. So I think we're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and let me share my screen, because this is really just the information that I'm going to share with you. And again, excited to kind of lay this out. Some of you may have actually seen this before, as we did one previously last month. Now, if you were not part of that challenge, here's what I want to encourage you to do. And even if you were part of that challenge, I want to make sure that you challenge yourself again, because the more times that you challenge yourself, the more times that you put together certain action plans, the more results you're going to see within your business, okay, in any business for that matter. So the really awesome thing about this product, Cybernetico Live, folks, is that people, affiliates, people, business associates within Ingresso Cybernetico, they're all using this product to build anything, whether it's be their brand, their business, they just want to do training, they want to provide value, anything. It's so incredible to see people using this system, and it's so positive for everybody that's a part of this company, because it truly means that we have a product and we have a tool suite of products that every single person needs that's in internet marketing. Cool thing is we've got them all in one place. So be very confident in what you have, and we're going to move forward here with the challenge tonight. So, all right, the Cybernetico Live Webinar Challenge. A lot of you already saw that because you registered for the webinar And what's really cool about this is that it's very simple. I can't say necessarily it's going to be fun because it's going to put you maybe in a bracket that you haven't been used to. However, here's what I want to tell you. The results that we received again last month when we did this challenge were phenomenal. And I wish I actually had some screenshots to show you some of the Facebook feedback that we got, email feedback, some of the different things that were sent into Dwayne, the CEO of the company. I mean, guys, it was really so exciting to see all of the different results coming in. People were saying that they were signing up new people. People were saying that they were moving their business forward, that they were getting comfortable with the webinar system, and that they were really getting comfortable relaying the message about what it is that we have to offer. And the more times you do it over and over and over again, nobody's perfect when they first start, and nobody ever gets really perfect. But here's the thing: you get very confident in your delivery, and that really speaks to people when you're delivering a message. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about the challenge itself. Let's see what we've got laid out here. Now, first thing, is you might be asking yourself, hold on just one second, guys. Here, one of the things I want to ask you real quick is, I think I switched these slides up just a little bit because it threw me off there for a second. But one of the things I want to ask you is, are you ready for the challenge? That was really the question I wanted to ask you before I showed you the slide. And I think the answer to that question is obviously yes. Y'all are here. Y'all have shown up. Y'all are ready to go. So I don't think we necessarily have to worry about you saying, no, I don't think I'm ready for the challenge, because you are the ones that showed up here and are ready to take action. So let's talk about the challenge rules. Okay, the challenge rules is really that, and we'll go through these by bullet point here. So is to create one webinar a week for 12 weeks. Now you might be saying, man, one webinar a week for 12 weeks. Folks, I can tell you just personally, I do about probably anywhere between 3 to 5 webinars a day. And the reason I do them is because webinars, hangouts are probably the most powerful way to get your message out there to a lot of different people. It's a great way to reach a phenomenal amount of people in a very short period of time. A lot of you are doing email marketing and different things, which is great. And the cool thing about Cybernetico Live is that your magic responder and different things could be hitting all on different cylinders for you. So the people that are registering for your webinars, you might actually have them go through a campaign series that you've set up through Magic Responder. There's many different things you can do to really get them exposed or to bring them value each and every time that you're doing a webinar. So that's really awesome, and that's what I want to encourage you to do. But the first thing is again, write this down, create one webinar a week for 12 weeks. Now, I want to encourage you not to schedule a webinar on a Monday or a Friday. It's not usually a good day to do those. Usually the best days to do webinars are Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's usually best to do them somewhere in the evening, depending on where you are around the world. It may be better for you to do them earlier or later. It doesn't make any difference. I don't care what time you do them, guys, or what day you do them. I'm just challenging you to do one webinar a week for 12 weeks. Okay, and if you're challenged on setting all of that stuff up and you're still trying to figure all that stuff out, I'll talk a little bit about at the end here how we might be able to help you do that in a very short period of time. Okay, so the second thing here is pick any day of the week that you want to do your webinar. I think we just touched on that, but it's very important that Tuesdays and Thursdays are the best. That's not to say that Wednesdays, Mondays, and Fridays are any worse. It's just that most people are doing things on a Monday. They're just starting their work week. They don't want to jump on a webinar typically on a Monday evening. Fridays, everybody's ready to go for the weekend, and they're usually out and about, enjoying their family, enjoying their time. So the amount of attendance is not always going to be as high on Fridays and Mondays. Wednesdays are good. Wednesdays are fine. A lot of people love Wednesdays because they call it, hump day, which, they're ready for that Friday to come a lot closer. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are the best. Saturdays, Sundays, not always the greatest, but you can reach sometimes more people on those weekends if you relay the message in advance so that they can actually prepare to make sure that they're there to attend your webinar. But again, just to encourage you, Tuesdays, Thursdays are always the best, and you can pick whatever time you choose. Keep your webinar topic about IC, Ingresso Cybernetico, or Cybernetico Live, okay? So whether you want to just talk about the webinar system itself, that's cool, you can do that, or maybe you just want to talk about Ingresso Cybernetico. It could be whether you want to talk about the affiliate program. It could be whether or not you want to talk about how to make money with the company, the value you've received, what it's done for you and how it's changed your life, whatever it may be. Just pick a topic. And again, you've got 12 weeks, so you've got a webinar each week. So, change it up. You don't have to always pick the exact same thing each and every week. So I want to encourage you to do that. Now, once a webinar is complete, now this is a very, very important step. Once the webinar is complete, I want you to share the event, okay? Once you have actually completed the webinar setup, is what I'm saying. I want you to share the event on at least 3 social media sites. Now that could be Facebook, Twitter, G+, LinkedIn, whatever it may be, guys. You all know what the social media sites are out there. I would encourage you to at least pick Facebook and Twitter and G+. Those are the 3 major ones that I would really, truly want you to make sure that you reach out to, but you can pick any other ones you want to. You can do more than 3, okay? I want to encourage you to do more than 3, but 3 is the minimum here for the challenge, okay? Now, once your webinar is complete as well, you can also do this, okay, after the webinar, because as you all know, you typically, if you set it up to where it replays, okay, you can actually have that webinar continue to replay for you, and you can send the replay link out to everybody so that they can watch your webinar afterwards as well. So it works both ways. You can send it out beforehand and also send it out after the webinar has completed so that other people can see the webinar and that they can take action with you as well. Okay, now the other one is really important as well, is we want you to basically take that video, okay, because when you do a hangout like this, guys, it's automatically going to be uploaded over there to YouTube for you, okay? Now, it's usually live. It's going to show in the event tab, so you're going to be able to have it over there when you do it live, okay? What we want you to do is anytime you do a webinar, a live webinar, okay, you've got to make sure that if you want it to be seen by more and more people, you have to go over to YouTube and you have to do the keyword application, and you may want to do a little bit of promotion with the actual link for that YouTube video. Because if you just do a Google Hangout, people are going to see it if they register for your link or through your system. But here's what's not going to happen, is it's going to show up only on Hangouts on Air is really where it's going to show up. Now, if you have a following on YouTube and they're connected with you on YouTube, they're going to get notified that you did an event. They can watch it as well. But here's the thing I want to encourage you to do. Make sure you go in and edit the event details, okay? Typically, the event is going to be, the video is going to be named whatever you named your webinar event, okay? Which, like in this case, it's Cybernetico Live Webinar Challenge UN. And obviously, we know the answer to that. But when this video renders over on the Aggressive Cybernetico YouTube channel, it's actually going to show you Cybernetico Live Webinar Challenge UN. And you can change that up if you choose, okay? But what's important to do, though, is in the details of the video, people have got to have a way to find you or to be able to join you in business, okay? Now, you may put a capture page up there so that they have to opt in so that you collect that lead as well and can follow up with them. Or you may just put your link for Aggressive Cybernetico so that they can join you in business or check out what it is that you're doing. But make sure you fill out the details, the actual event, the video details, because nothing is ever there unless you go put it there. The other thing is when I mentioned the keywords, is to have at least 10 applicable keywords. Now, I'll give you an example of that. And for those that don't know how to do the keywords, just YouTube, how do I enter keywords in a YouTube video? Okay, we're not going to take the time tonight to show you how to do that, but it's very, very easy to do, guys. It really is. So when you go out there and you click Video Manager, you find the video you're looking to edit, you click Edit, you go down, it's going to show you the details or the description of the video, which is where you're going to add your information. And then below that is going to be the keyword. Now, the keyword is going to be important because the keyword is where you're going to rank your video. It's very important that you have this ranked and that you have these keywords in here. So if you want to write these down, this is what I want to encourage you to put in there. IC, okay, for Ingresso Cybernetico. Ingresso Cybernetico. Maybe Ingresso Cybernetico business opportunity. What is Ingresso Cybernetico? Cybernetico Live. You might even put Go to Webinar, okay, because it's a product that's very similar to Go to Webinar. How do I make money with Ingresso Cybernetico? Cybernetico Live Webinar Challenge. I mean, you guys can get creative with it. Again, just pick 10 words, 10 keywords. And here's what happens is once you actually save it, you render it, when people search for what is Ingresso Cybernetico, there's a good chance that your video, your hangout that you did, is going to pop up to them in the search engine or into the YouTube search, and that's where people are going to start to be exposed to your business. That is a very crucial part of your marketing strategy when it comes to video, YouTube marketing, and using the Hangouts webinar platform through Cybernetico Live. So please make sure that you do that part of it when you're doing the challenge, because again, guys, I'm going to guarantee you results here. If you follow the blueprint, if you follow the challenge blueprint, you will see some type of results, whether it's somebody contact you, somebody joins your business, multiple people join your business, or people just reach out to you through comments. You're going to get the interaction that you've been looking for with social media and building your Ingresso Cybernetico business. And I'm confident in saying that now, especially because, for one, I do it myself, so I know it works, but also is the results people got the last time we did the challenge. I think it's just incredible to see all those success stories. Okay, next thing, include your contact details in the video event description. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about y'all, but what's very important is that I get people all the time that call me randomly about, maybe a different business or something that I'm doing, or maybe it's Ingresso Cybernetico, whatever it may be, but people call me because I provide my contact information. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're not comfortable providing your contact information out there on the internet marketing is not for you. Okay, marketing in general is not for you, because people have to have a way to contact you. Okay, if you make it hard for people to contact you, they're not going to contact you. They're going to find somebody else that has a way to reach out to them so that they can speak to an individual on the phone live a lot of times, especially the leadership people that are looking to really join a great business. They're going to reach out to you personally. They're not going to just join your business. So don't anticipate that happening unless you have your contact information there so that they can reach out to you personally and say, hey, I just saw your YouTube video, and I get this all the time. I just saw your YouTube video on so-and-so business. I'd really love to talk to you. Give me a shout here in the next hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, or whenever it's convenient for you. Guys, don't worry about people trying to put you on an automatic dialer and all that stuff. I mean, you can be removed from all that stuff now. I mean, all of the major cell phone providers now allow you to block people's numbers. There's so many different things now that you can do so that if somebody's spamming you or something, which I never get, and my number's out there everywhere, if you do get somebody like that, you do have the ability now to, there's different functionality there that you could block somebody if that ever happens to you. But just as a rule of thumb, make sure you have your contact information on the event or the video, because guys, nobody will find you if you don't have the information there. Okay, if you're relying on somebody just to search for you on YouTube or Facebook or something, it may happen, but it's going to happen very rarely. So again, to get the results, you just follow the plan and you'll get results. Okay, the objective here, guys, is to get familiar with the Cybernetico Live system, is to really continue. Again, you're going to do 12 webinars over the next 12 weeks. And guys, this is just one webinar a week. There's people that stepped up to the plate on the last challenge and said, hey, I'm not going to do just one a week. I'm going to do 3 a week, or I'm going to do 4, I'm going to do 5, I'm going to do 2, whatever the case may be. But step forward and really decide what you're comfortable doing. But here's what I'm going to tell you. If you set a goal for yourself, make sure you keep it and be consistent, guys, because you will not see results if you are inconsistent with what you're trying to do when it comes to the goals that you've set for yourself. Okay, so just want to make sure that that's out there. It's important for you to continue to be consistent if you want the results that you're looking for in your business, okay? And this will help you. All right, the other objective is creating more exposure for your business. Now, a lot of you are familiar with the different programs that Ingresso Cybernetico has when it comes to the different challenges on a monthly basis, the different points that you can earn by doing certain activities within the company. Well, guys, this is just another way of doing a certain thing within your Ingresso Cybernetico business to get results. Again, whether it be sales for just Cybernetico Live because you're an affiliate, or to build your Ingresso Cybernetico business. Doesn't make any difference. Just make sure that you understand the objective here is not to make you do 12 webinars a week because you don't want to and because we're telling you to do it. We're basically telling you, if you want these steps towards success, you gotta do these kind of activities. And this is just the minimal. So again, go out there and do that part of it, and you'll definitely get results. Now, the other objective is to create an easy to duplicate action step to produce results for you. It's important to understand that it's not hard to get people to attract people to your business. What's really hard, guys, is to learn the delivery and to get comfortable with yourself as you're delivering these webinars and hangouts and different things. You don't have to show yourself. If you got kids running around in the background, who cares? You know, it's life, guys. You're a human being. If the dogs bark, who cares? I mean, just understand, be real, be honest, you know, be transparent, because people join people, not businesses. Just remember that. People join people, not businesses. So many people got that flipped around. I did for years, thinking that it was the business that people were going to join because I thought it was incredible, and it's not necessarily what they're going to join. There's going to be some that are going to look at the business and say, I want to join, but I need to find somebody, oh yeah, he looks good. You know, that's not the case. Most people, whatever you say to them, whatever you do is going to stick with them. If they know that your heart, okay, is in the right place, they know that, you know, I've got a saying, and I think it's on my Skype channel, is that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I think it's very important to always live by that motto, because it doesn't matter who knows who and who knows what until they know whether or not you really truly care about their best interest and you're going to help them. So again, y'all, just make sure that, you know, this objective is to make sure that you're doing a result or a task each week to get results within your business, okay, and to move your business forward. Now, that is the challenge, guys. It was very, very simple. It's really laid out for you to make sure that you can duplicate it, because here's what I want to encourage you to do, and there's already people already starting to do this, is to challenge the people that are in your business that have just started. Challenge them to do the same thing, okay? And I want to encourage you to hold them accountable the same way that I'm going to hold you all accountable for doing the challenge for those that decide to participate. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different than last time we did the challenge, okay? Because we were doing a lot of training and different things, and we needed to get that in within a short period of time. Here's what we're going to do. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock, okay, Eastern Standard Time, we are going to do basically like a check-in, okay? And I want to make sure that we can bring people on live as well and get their feedback, get the results that they're getting. We may do it through live chat so that I can share it with everybody. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. But I may actually bring some guests on with me that I see that have received results over the last week. If you are going to take the challenge, you know, make sure that you reach out to me through Skype or reach out to the company, maybe Dwayne or Juan Carlos Elias, somebody. Reach out to somebody in the Facebook group if you're getting positive results, because here's what we want to do. If you are getting results and you're doing what we tell you to do when it comes to the challenge, we may bring you on live through the panel, and we'd obviously love to get your testimonial and what it is that you're doing and what kind of results you've gotten. So, because I think it's important for everybody to know that this works if you do it, okay? It works if you do it. Again, that's important to understand. It will work for you if you implement what it is that we're doing. So again, I'm going to go back real quick. Let me see if I can go back to the challenge rules there. So they're up on the screen again. I'll leave them up there for just another minute or so. So that if you did not take notes or you did not write them down, you can snap a screenshot or you can go ahead and write them down. But again, y'all, I'll recap real quickly, is to set up a webinar once a week for 12 weeks and make sure that you pick different dates. You don't have to do it always on the same date, but you can if you choose. Pick any day of the week. Keep your webinar about Ingresso Cybernetico or Cybernetico Live only, okay, for this challenge purposes. You can do other webinars with other things. Once the webinar is complete, make sure that, again, you share it on social media through at least 3 websites: Facebook, Twitter, G+, or any of the other 3 that you choose. Edit the video details. Make sure you add your contact information in the description, as well as adding at least 10 keywords applicable to your event. Okay, and that is it. So I look forward to seeing you all next week to check in. I look forward to seeing the results over the next few days. So here's the last thing I want to leave you with. If you're somebody that is still challenging, or still challenged with trying to get these webinars set up for you, what we can do is, a lot of you that are in Ingresso Cybernetico already know that Prodigy Bar is live, okay? And we are, for a very short limited time, offering a early bird pricing that's actually going to be going away very, very shortly, because we're getting an unbelievable response from all of the people in Ingresso Cybernetico. So the only thing I want to say is that if you're challenged with setting up webinars, there is going to be a link in the chat description or a pop-up there for you to take advantage of the Prodigy Bar as well. So you'll be able to literally set up your Prodigy Bar account. And if you don't want to set up the 12 webinars for the next 12 weeks, ask Prodigy Bar to do it for you, okay? And we'll get that done very, very quickly. You just give us the titles, the dates, the times, all of that stuff that you want, and somebody, one of the staff members at Prodigy Bar will set that up for you for the next 12 weeks. All you do is go in and promote the links and push play for the webinar challenge. So with that, guys and ladies, I would just want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. Again, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the world, I just want to thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be on these webinars with you. And go out there, challenge yourself, take action, and I look forward to seeing the results that you all receive here in the coming weeks. So with that, everybody have a wonderful evening. Take care and God bless.